Today we're going to talk about the true order of prayer. Now remember that everything I'm saying to you, I am under oath for God, angels, and these witnesses to not ever reveal, or else I will be in Satan's power. So take that as you will. So at one point in the Mormon temple ceremony, a dude on the intercom says, maybe it's a dude in real life, says, it's a dude either way, obviously. Anybody in this room can now come up for the true order of prayer, but there can be no negative feelings existing in this circle. Otherwise, it doesn't count. They don't say that, but okay. So you go up, but it has to be an equal number of girls and boys. I don't know if they say that out loud, but because what happens is the girls are sitting over here, the boys are sitting over here. You're all in your weird outfit. There's a upholstered altar in the front, fully upholstered, an ottoman but tall, okay? It goes like girl, boy, girl, boy, girl, boy, girl, boy around the altar, and then there's like a temple worker in the middle. When I went through, the women had to veil their faces. So we had this like weird big puffy veil. You had to flip it off to the front. And then you have to put your hand up on the shoulder of the person next to you. Listen, I don't remember which hand it is, but one hand is on a shoulder of the guy next to you who you don't know. And then your other hand, or maybe it's this way, whatever. I don't remember. It's called the patriarchal grip, which I'm going to be struck down for saying out loud. You're doing this weird handshake. Okay, just look it up. That's with your husband. And then your other hand is up on this like shoulder of a guy you've never met before. And generally, the church does not encourage touching a person who's not your spouse. But in this case, it does. And you're like, okay, this is weird. But what if the guy was kind of hot? And you're like, okay. Picture the most self-righteous stake leader, which is a leader over a wide number of Mormons. His prayer that he would give in a public event. Take that prayer, but you have to repeat everything he says out loud. So we're all in this weird circle. Women have their faces veiled. You got the weird handshake thing. And this guy in the middle, what I always thought was weird was all the temple workers are always there like in a couple. It's the guy and the girl. In the true order of prayer, it's just the guy and like his wife is like sitting somewhere else. Like I always feel like it was a little lopsided. Anyway, that guy's in the middle and he's saying whatever, I have no idea, like anything he wants to say. You have to say it. So he'll like say something and then you have to repeat it all while holding this like position this whole time. And so sometimes they like would talk a little bit long and it would be kind of hard to remember it because the whole group would have to repeat it. So he'd be like, our dear Heavenly Father, bless the blah, 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 blah. And you'd have to say the exact words. And then he says it and it goes back and forth like that. Do not remember how we were released from this true order of prayer, but then you just like go and sit down. So if you're ever wondering what real prayer looks like, that's it.